Welcome to the show. It is Wednesday night. My name is Ted, otherwise known as Escape Time. If you're watching for the first time, welcome to Under the Suds, the only beer review talk show on Twitch that I know of. I haven't seen anybody else do it, so that's why we're here. We have a few special rules, obviously, when we do the show. I'm going to go over them really quickly here. Right, so, really quick, rule number 1, no repeat beers. Every single time someone who comes on the show does a beer, we can never do that again. It goes on a list, which is rarely updated, and I update it very frantically later on, like a few weeks later. No, I try to keep up to date on these lists, and sometimes I just screw up. It happens. So, but we never repeat any beer whatsoever that's on the show.
As far as we know.
No, it's on the list, Scotty. It's on the list. So, no mega breweries. Anything with Bud. No macro breweries that everybody in the Midwest likes. I don't really drink that stuff.
I can't have my natty ice?
No, you cannot have your natty ice, Ty. You cannot. No mega breweries. Obviously, show respect to the brewers. It's their opinions when they do the reviews. Everybody has a different palate, so respect that as they're doing it. They might like a beer, you might love a beer. It's just the way it is. I've said time and time again. That's why I wish I was a food critic, because you're never wrong. And obviously, have fun and a pint. And if you're under 21 and drinking, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. So, regardless of that. Welcome, guys. We have a full house tonight. God damn, look at this. Everybody's here. So, tonight we have Ty Time. Thank you, Ty, for being with us.
Hi!
Steve Z and my brother Scott. How you guys doing tonight? Ready to have some beers?
Beer time!
Thanks.
So, definitely. Libations for everybody. I'm super excited about drinking tonight. I worked from home today, so I set up a lot of stuff ahead of time. I was prepared. Hooray. Do you guys just want to get into the review, the beer reviews?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Oh, is that what we do here? We review beers? We do. Okay. I always let guests go first. Steve, Scott, Ty, do you want to go first, or do you want someone else?
I think Ty should go first, because
What? Why would I go first? That doesn't make any sense.
That's her.
No. We're not going to torture Ty here.
Don't torture Ty.
Do you want me to go first?
I kind of like that, but what?
Hey now.
This isn't my chat. I'm not going to call for Tygasms, but if you guys have them, you should totally Tygasm.
All right. So, do you want me to go first then? I'll go first.
Yes.
All right. I'll go first. All right. Let me flip to the thing, and then we'll do after we do the beer reviews, we'll do the word of the week. Inconceivable. Oh, D. Brenton, thank you for the follow. I think I said that properly. If I did not, I apologize. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna flip off this, and then I'm gonna turn this on right here. All right. So tonight, I'm super excited about this beer. Again, when we were at PAX, a lot of good friends of mine brought me beers. My friend Sathros brought me a beer. My friend Ratchsphere brought me a beer. And also my friend Helminator brought me a beer from New Brunswick, Canada. So tonight I am actually reviewing the Stella Maris. I don't know. I'm not French. I have no bloody clue how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to go with it. So it is a beer de gar style beer. It's about 7.5%. I've never had this before. I don't even think you can get this in the U.S. So if anybody knows if you can get this in the U.S., I should have brought beer. Yeah, should have brought a beer. You can still go get a beer. So, Gull, you should have... you were there with us. That's why. The only other time I've had a beer of this style has been the... what's it called? And I had it all queued up and everything, and then I kind of failed. It's the Domaine du Page by Two Brothers Brewing Company. This style, which again seems like there's not a lot of breweries making this, is a golden deep copper color. I'm reading this, by the way. I'm not just that intelligent. The light brown color, but it's a kind of a earthy cellar-like musty aromas to it. At least that's what they say. So we're gonna crack this bad boy open. And since this thing has traveled far and wide from the depths of New Brunswick, Canada, to Boston, to Pennsylvania, I'm going to get some paper towels, and I'm going to make sure that this thing does not explode all over me. I seem to have the worst luck with this, with the pop tops, like these corks things.
Sucks when it explodes all over you.
Yeah, I hate when I pop my top. All right, there we go. Thank God. No, not a lot of fizzing. Actually, none. So that's always good. All right, real fast. Let's pour this bad boy and see what we got here. So you can see it's a little bit of like a copper color, like they said. Now I remember this the one Domaine du Page by Two Brothers was a bit more amber. But as you're getting in there, you can see that's a little bit more amber. This is about 7.5%, and this is not made from what I was researching it. Right, this is actually wasn't made by a brewery. This is done by a distillery. So when I went to their site, I couldn't even find no fizz. You did it wrong. Probably. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So,
I'm sorry, we bring the lewd. It's a problem. If you need us to tone it down, just tell us.
No, not at all. Go right ahead. Go for it. So this is extremely malty. And this is kind of what I was hoping for last week when we were having this. What's up, Toaster? How the hell is it going? Toaster's just here because he wants to do trivia. But... and he loves the beer, so no. This is very similar to the flavor that I remember from the Domaine du Page. And the Domaine du Page was actually represented as a French farmhouse ale, which kind of makes sense for the where it comes from New Brunswick, Canada. The whole site that this actually had here was talking about the liquor they distilled, and I couldn't even find the beer, like this beer, on their site. So I'm not sure if this is even being brewed anymore. It didn't seem like it was like a limited edition type thing, but yeah, this beer was brought to us by Humminator, who's from Canada, who came down for PAX. So
and is in the chat.
He is. He's a good guy. I appreciate him bringing beer for me. You know. This is, you can tell there's a little bit of like I'm going to try not to spill it on my keyboard as I do it. You can see how it's a little hint of red down here, like down at the bottom there, maybe. But it's more coppery, I think, in color. Super malty. I really need to text Anne, because I'm sure she would want to taste this, but I may just keep it for myself. Shh, don't tell her. She might be mad. Oh man, she might be mad. But yeah, this is a fantastic malty beer. There's not a lot of hop presence here when you're thinking about hop bitterness. You know, it is not. You're definitely not getting any of that at all. So let me see. I just want to give you guys some idea of what some of the other beers that are in the United States are of the similar style. So Russian River has Perdition. It's the same style as this. Lost Abbey has Avant-Garde. If you guys are near that. New Belgium Brewing Company has Beer de Mars, which is a similar style to this. I mentioned Two Brothers out of Illinois, which is where I had this style first time. And to be honest with you, I'm actually quite of a big fan of this. I really love the Domaine du Page from Two Brothers, and this hits the spot exactly like that did. There isn't a lot of carbonation in it. It's not like I'm not getting a lot of carbonation in my tongue, but I'm gonna probably say that this is a 4 out of 5 for me. I really do love this beer, and at 7.5%, it's not too drastic of alcohol, so I'm not gonna be knocked on my ass. But I probably should text the wife and say, "Hey, hon, I got this up here. Come have a tasting of it."
You're still gonna be knocked on your ass.
You lived in Naperville, Illinois. Yeah, not 2 Ton, but 2 Ton actually is another brewery that I know. But Two Brothers Brewing Company is fantastic. I live right near there. Oh, really? That's cool. So, all right. So that's basically what I would say about this beer. I mean, this is and Helman, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I saw, this was actually done by a distillery, and I didn't see any other information about other beers that they had there at all. But this is a fantastic beer. So if I could find more beers by them, I definitely would. Yeah, it's still the distillery on the back. You know, it's not. So all right, so here's a little bit of information on the back here, in English because I can't read French. This beer is in honor of a star that is a starry tricolor flag of the Acadian people. Red represents the suffering of the martyr, the white impotence of the manners, and the Acadian people should strive to maintain. The blue is the faith of the future, survival. Gold, the star, is a rallying point and demonstrates all the properties and devotions of the Acadians. I guess it's in the Acadian region up there. So if you can find this beer, I would recommend it. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars here. And that's pretty much what I would say about it. I mean, if you know, I can't find it here, but if I need to get some more, I can definitely trade it through the beer trade we're going to be starting up here.
Beer trade.
Yes, we're going to be doing a beer trade. Yes. That is a thing. So if you guys are new to the channel, we're actually starting up a beer trade using an app called Beer Exchange. I spoke with the developers the other day, and we're working out a way to do an episode just devoted to the Beer Exchange we're going to set up for the channel and for the followers. So if you haven't followed, please do follow. You can hear about all the great stuff we have planned for the future. So, all right. So, like I said, 4.4 out of 5 stars for this beer. And I'm just going to kind of sit back and let someone else review, and I'm going to drink this in peace and quiet. So, who wants to go next, by the way? Anybody volunteering? Don't all speak up.
I'll go.
Ty's going.
This is going to be way less informative, guys, because what had happened was I thought in my brain that today was Monday and we were doing this tomorrow, but it turns out we were doing it today. So I went to the beer store after I got done working today, and this is what we found. Are you ready?
Pumpkin.
Yes.
Oh,
so this
nice.
is Avery Brewing Co. Annual Barrel Series, batch number 6, Rumpkin. Ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, aged in rum barrels.
Ooh.
It is 17.5%. So I'm just going to read you the side of the bottle. Oh, it's also brewed in Colorado. You guys, for those of you that don't know, I am from Colorado. And so I like buying local and supporting local companies if and when I can. This one's from Boulder. I live in Denver. So they're only about an hour away from me, which I think is pretty freaking cool.
Oh, yeah.
So it says, we wondered what would happen if a monstrous pumpkin ale, plump, full of spicy gordiness, were aged in fine, fresh rum barrels and add suggestions of delicate oak and candied molasses. Rumpkin is what happens. Also, it's called Rumpkin, guys. If you have any of Daniel the Demon's demon butt emotes, please make the entire channel right with them. Please do that. Or the Tygasms, those work too. I'm okay with that. All right, so let's see if I'm like capable of opening this, because here's the real decision as to whether or not Ty should be allowed to drink this. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, guys.
We'll find out later.
We'll find out a lot of things later.
17.5%. That's
Let's see.
That's a life changer right there.
Okay. Ooh, it smells delicious. Yes, Natus. Yes, Mimi. All the butts. Okay, so we're gonna do the thing.
Oh my God.
You regret inviting me, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm glad. We've been trying to work this out for a while.
For a long time. I know. Okay.
I'm still on the fence a little bit.
I'm still on the fence a little bit.
Thanks, Scotty.
Okay. So it's darker than I thought it was going to be. Quite a bit dark. Ooh. It smells very pumpkin-y. Like if you put too much cinnamon in your pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
And cloves. Cinnamon and cloves. There's a lot of cinnamon and cloves. Are you ready for this? Are you prepared?
I'm super excited about that. Holy shit. Sorry, I'll save that for after.
Oh my god, it's fucking delicious. Stop. It's like, so every pumpkin beer you've ever had that's like the pumpkin beer you never wanted, you're like, oh, it's kind of pumpkin-y for Halloween. I'm drinking it because it's Halloween and it's pumpkin. It's like that, but if you injected that with like crack. It's like crack pumpkin beer.
Wow.
Crack pumpkin beer?
It's it almost tastes. Have you ever had something and you're like, there's too much flavor here? I feel like by the end of this, it'll be too much though.
Okay.
Like if I drank the first couple of sips, I'm like, yeah, man, that's amazing. But I feel like if I drank this whole thing, I'd be like, oh God. Oh dear. It's very rummy.
You know what? I that's how I feel about what's the Steve, what's Tim's favorite beer? Pumpkin beer. The Southern Tier.
Oh, the pumpkin.
Yeah, I think it's just it's way too sweet for me and
yeah. So I love pumpkin actually. Okay. But I like pumpkin for the first half a pint. And then I'm like, it's like cloyingly sweet and thick and like too much.
Oh yeah.
So I like to start with it and I like to have like half a glass of it and then I'm done. I feel like this is going to end the same way where I'm like, oh man, this is so good. I love it. But after about half of this, I'm going to be like, oh, I see where we're going now. That said, unlike pumpkin, it does have a lot more of the rum in it. Ooh. Which I really like because it starts heavy pumpkin beer and ends nice spiced rum. So it's almost like instead of doing like apple cider with spiced rum, if you did like a pumpkin juice with spiced rum in it, this is kind of that. It's good. It's good. I will find this again and drink it as often as they make it.
Yeah, and at 17.5%, you probably could age that.
Fucked up.
This beer is...
after like 2 or 3 sips, I'm like, oh. So I think here's the other thing. I think by about halfway through this, where I would start feeling like I wouldn't want to drink it anymore because of the flavor, I'll be drunk enough halfway through it. I won't give a fuck, and I'll drink it all anyway. Pretty sure we're gonna make it through this no matter how that happens. But it's like it's most of the time when I drink pumpkin beers, I'm like, there's no pumpkin flavor here. There's a lot of cinnamon, there's a lot of cloves, there's a lot of allspice, there's a lot of everything except pumpkin. This tastes like pumpkin. Like not like a bunch of, it does have all the spices and they're really nice in there, but it doesn't taste just like spices. It actually tastes like pumpkin.
So
which I like.
Would you think it's better than pumpkin then?
I think it is.
You think so?
Yeah, I would, if I had a choice between this and pumpkin, I would drink this.
Pumpkin is so good.
This is delicious.
I don't think I've ever had it before.
It gets better.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I didn't know this was the thing, and now I'm like, can I just yep?
Yeah.
Oh no! So here's the other thing. I'm kind of dieting, guys, and I don't want to know how many calories are in this bottle. It's 17.5%. I'm fucked. This is like an entire meal. this is, and I'm.
Don't look it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Definitely.
We're just not gonna go down that road.
So,
wow.
If you're gonna give a star rating, what would you give it?
4.
4.
Yeah, pumpkin sits around a 3 or 3.5, and I like it a lot, and I go to it because it's easily accessible. It tastes pretty good. Most people like it, so if I don't finish it, someone will. And it's not super expensive. This, I paid, I think, $13 for this bottle.
Oh, wow.
But it, again, 17.5%. Like, when you think about it, I don't need more than maybe 1 or 2 beers at that point. Like, why would I need more than that?
Right. Yeah.
The only problem that I see for me is because it is such a high alcohol content, I'm going to drink it very slowly and it's going to start getting warm pretty quick. And I'm not sure that I'll love it by the end.
But at 17.5%,
I won't give a fuck.
You won't give a shit.
I literally won't care. It won't matter. I'll drink it anyway.
Oh, man.
It's more than wine. Most of the wine that I drink is only about 13%.
Yeah.
Chug it.
Yeah, average. Yeah, chug it. Exactly.
I do have another one. I have a really low alcohol one to finish the night off with.
Don't have any open flames around there.
I know, seriously, you got to be careful of that.
It's delicious. I would want to eat this with something though. Like, I feel like I want something. I don't know. I want to eat something with it because it just feels so heavy, but I also don't know what you would eat with it, to be honest.
With that,
I'll just drink more.
I think you probably could like reduce it down and put it over like ice cream or something like that.
Oh man, if you reduce this and like put it over pancakes or like over ice cream, oh, magic.
Oh.
If you made Rum King syrup, it would be the best thing you ever put in your mouth.
I think maybe
things in my mouth.
that would. I think that might be a thing. Who knows? We need to definitely get that.
Yes.
Maybe try that out.
I highly recommend it. I think it's delicious. Easily 4 out of 5. And if I had this as a choice over every other pumpkin beer I've ever had, I would choose this one. Hands down.
That's pretty amazing.
It's really good.
So I just really want to call out real fast, Rogue Angel. Thank you so much for that donation. I never know what the hell to say when people donate me money, so I'm always taken back. So thank you. I don't even know how to express.
Rogue is amazing. Just say thank you. He knows.
Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate it. So before I just go on constantly saying thank you, I guess I'll get on to another review. Steve or Scott, who wants to go next? I'll let you guys fight it out. Fisticuffs.
I'm gonna jump in and go because I'm getting very thirsty sitting here.
There you go.
I've got a head start on that, so he should.
Yeah, see, I feel good. All kinds of warm and fuzzy.
So aside from changing my location to the even creepier basement with cinder blocks and low lighting, 2 things I wanted to mention. One is not about the beer I'm drinking, but it's more about the glass. So I found this mug, and I had to drink out of it tonight because it reminds me of Norm from Cheers. So that's what I'll be drinking out of tonight. The other item I wanted to mention is the beer I'm drinking tonight is actually pure hoppiness from Alpine Beer Company. So I was actually really excited when I found this beer because it is brewed just outside, it was brewed just outside of San Diego in Alpine, California. Awesome West Coast IPA. I actually had it on tap at a pub in San Diego probably about 10 years ago. And it's stuck in my head, and I saw it at the liquor store last week. I'd never seen it in a bottle, so I picked up a bottle, had a bottle right when I brought it home, then looked it up online and actually found out that Green Flash about 3 years ago bought Alpine Beer Company.
Really?
And now they're doing everything out of San Diego, opened up the distribution network. So it's an awesome beer. In terms of comparing it to what I had 10 years ago, I have no idea. I don't even remember. I just know it tasted awesome, and it still tastes awesome. So that's where we'll leave that at. So here's the bottle, Alpine Beer Co. Labeling it as a double IPA. I don't really remember it being a double IPA back 10 years ago, but I don't really remember many things labeled as double IPAs 10 years ago. So, again, I'm colorblind, so the color looks awesome. I'll let everybody else decide for themselves. Get a nice citrusy scent off the top. I find most West Coast IPAs to be very juicy, very citrusy. This one has a very nice hop character to it. Get nice bitterness on the end. I relate the bitterness to the more citrusy notes coming out. Just an awesome beer all around. Rating it out of 10 or out of 5, I'd give it a 4.5. This is just an awesome beer. And doing a little reading online, and a lot of people are actually knocking it since Green Flash took it over. I say it's still a great tasting beer. So yeah, I think anytime you have another company buying a smaller company, you always get the people that are going to hold on to the company that got bought. Oh, it was so much better back when they brewed it. I don't know. I think there's hold on to memories the first time. I think this is still an awesome beer.
I don't think I've ever had that though. So I didn't know. Do they still do like they produce stuff under the label of Alpine, or is it just they are okay?
Yeah, it still comes under the label, but my understanding is it's all brewed out of Green Flash now, and they're using Green Flash's distribution network. I think this particular beer, the Pure Hoppiness, was just distributed worldwide in 6-packs. I think last year or the year before.
Oh, wow.
This is the first year I've ever seen it in New Jersey.
Oh,
so,
wow. Not
to say it wasn't in New Jersey prior years, but the first year I've seen it.
That is, I'm going to have to look for it because I don't think I've seen it in PA yet. So,
I'll save you a bottle here.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. We got a bottle of the beer soon anyway, so that'll be a thing. And I snuck off real fast while Scott was doing the review, and I went and got a cup for my wife and poured a little bit for her, and she's tasting it. She'll probably come in and you'll see her hand like come in from here and be like thing, and she'll probably give you a thumbs up or something like that. We'll see. And thank you guys for thank you Rogue Angel for the follow. I do appreciate it, and everybody for all the hosting too. I do appreciate that. So all right, Steve, are you ready?
I'm ready. And Ray, it's good to see you on. I'm going to take over the can responsibility for Scott this week. Yes, Ray just said, "Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen Scott without a canned beer this time."
He has done a lot of.
I don't think I've seen it either, so I'm kind of sad about this. So I got to give props to my buddy Terry, who I think is in the chat somewhere.
Yeah, I see him. There he is. What's up, Terry?
This is number 4 of the treasure trove of Vermont beers that he brought back for me, and I'm happy to say that now that I'm going to be cracking number 4 open, and I'll be out going back up to Vermont this weekend to go get more beer. So everything just kind of like fills in the gaps. So yeah, this is an American Pale Ale. From Upper Pass Beer Company in Vermont. As my dead soldiers up there on the shelf indicate, we've had my last 3 reviews have all been from the Alchemist, a terrific brewery. So I don't want to put any pressure on Upper Pass to have to live up to that. But yet again, Vermont, I'm sure is going to kind of come through. So I am psyched to try this out, which is not an Alchemist brew this time, but something else from Vermont. So as an American Pale Ale, I'm expecting kind of an amber. We'll see. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it's looking like what I would expect. This is the first time I've ever had this, so I'm kind of psyched about this. We'll get the whole pint into the glass, since I don't have a giant bottle or a giant can. Or crowler or growler of anything this week. This is just one delicious pint.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is kind of a nice hazy. Very very hoppy nose on this one. This smells good.
Watch and learn is how you pour. Apparently everybody's pouring better than I have, so I know. Oh well.
All right, we'll figure it out. Oh, this smells really, really good. So cheers. Here we go for the first taste ever of First Drop APA from Upper Pass. Yeah, this is really easygoing. American Pale Ales sometimes kind of disappoint with a little bit too much bitter. I love hops of all kinds, so the bitter doesn't hurt me at all, but this is nice and smooth. there's like nothing on the back end of this. It's all disappears and it's ready for the next sip.
Is it a New England style juicy like IPA? And Joe is saying he's suggesting it might be.
Mm.
Which is actually
I don't
interesting. We can
know.
talk about that in a little bit because I think that actually it was just made into an official style by the beer.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
we might need to get some clarification. I didn't even know about that. This is pretty light. I think like the lightweight of the gang tonight too. This is stated on the can as a 5.9%. So hey, this is pretty easy going, which is probably good since I've been drinking all day. I mean the other day.
Uh-huh.
Did I say that?
Maybe.
Yeah, this is delicious. Yeah, you have to give me a few minutes on a number because this is much better than I thought it was going to be. As tough competition, but yeah, this is really delicious. I really like the fact that it kind of drops off at the end and doesn't leave anything lingering. So you know the next sip is just as good as the first.
Well, Steve, while you're thinking about a rating, and Ratchesphere may have heard of this. So I have a buddy that came down from Vermont the other week, and he said, while everybody talks about whatever that big beer is up there,
Heady Topper.
yeah, that one.
That one.
He said even better than that is Sip of Sunshine, and it doesn't have that much of a national proclaim behind it, but he said that one is the one you got to find.
Sip of
I don't
Sunshine.
I don't know if Ratchesphere has had it, but he said it is awesome.
I think he may have, and it kind of sounds very familiar to me because I think he and I have talked about that before. And Drew, you tell me if I'm misquoting it, but it is a Sip of Sunshine is so good. So go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
Yeah. So Steven,
Actually, that's a good to-do item for the next couple of days.
yeah.
Cool. All right, Terry, did you hear that? We're gonna go looking for Sip of Sunshine.
There we go. We can get up in Vermont.
Cool.
Sip of Sunshine is huge. Very
No,
high
that's
trade
true.
value. Ooh.
Ooh.
Beer
All right.
trade. Air quotes.
I think we got a winner there.
So
Excellent.
Steve, can you bring a couple cans back for us or bottles, whatever it comes in?
I think we have room to bring something back for us. Yeah. We have like just a little beer trade amongst ourselves.
We can do that. Definitely. That works out.
Ty,
well.
we'll bring something out to Colorado too. Don't worry.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I accept.
Excellent.
So what would you give that as a rating then?
This is a 3.75 in my ratings book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a pale ale, or is it?
No, it's hoppy enough to. It's approaching a 4, which is where I would probably put some of the other guys.
Okay.
Behind me here on the shelf.
Your crowlers hanging out there.
I know. By the way, I just wanted. I had actually ran out and did a shirt change.
Oh, nice.
It's a Trogs shirt, but it's a big hop.
Oh, kick ass.
So yeah, I had to do a costume change.
So London, thank you for that huge 30 viewer host. Do appreciate that, man. How are you doing? You're up late like Ray. Do appreciate it, brother.
I'm allowed to do 0.75.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Anybody who's watching for the first time, my name is Escape Time. Just do a little recap. If you haven't followed, by all means, please click that follow. We are a beer talk show that is on Twitch every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I don't have this elevator pitch down by now, then I probably shouldn't be here. So, all right. So I think we should probably do the word of the week. So if you guys don't, if you're here for the first time, we do word of the week. Basically, it allows us to learn a beer terminology because I find that I just need to be more specialized in some of the terms. And Ratchesphere, who is on so often, my man, he is a brewer extreme. So if you haven't followed him, please go check out Ratchesphere as well. He is going to be doing some iron brewing, where you can actually choose the ingredients for him to brew with. So that is actually kick-ass. But he is so knowledgeable, I felt to myself, I need to be able to kick that shit up a notch like Emerald, and basically kind of learn a few terms. So, without further ado, word of the week. This week, I feel like I'm doing David Letterman's top 10. It's Dextran. It is a group of complex, unfermented, and tasteless carbohydrates produced by the particle hydrolysis of starch that contributes to the gravity and the body of beer. We're educational, ladies and gentlemen. We're very educational. So again, it is a tasteless, unfermented carbohydrates that actually contributes to the gravity, body of the beer. And also another point on this was when I was looking this bad boy up, it did say that that some of the stuff that actually is when it's not fermented into the thing adds to the maltiness of the beer. So maybe something like the beer that Hellmaner gave us that we're drinking tonight might have a little bit of that in the flavor. So I have no idea. I like I said, I couldn't find a lot of information about it on the site, because the site the people who brewed the beer that I'm drinking tonight, the Hellmaner brought down to PAX East for me, is actually also a distillery. So it is what it is. So there you go. Educational bit of the week there. The more you know. I really kind of feel like it should be like a rainbow with a star on the end of that. Maybe I'm showing my age.
Maybe a unicorn or two.
Give you a unicorn or two. So speaking of age, next week's stream is going to be my birthday stream. I'm turning an undisclosed age that I'll let you guys guess out. There's a lot of hints, I will say, in tonight's trivia, which, by the way, in tonight's trivia, we will be giving away this lovely bad boy right here, a Devil's Backbone pint glass, and I will ship it out whoever wins. And also a Devil's Backbone, it's upside down, bottle opener. This is some of the beer swag that I got from the Devil's Backbone tap takeover we did at our local pub, Isaac Newton's. And in addition to both of these things, 88 years old, 89 years old. No, I'm not that bad. Hold on, wait. All right, so Dextran usually adds volume, body, texture to the beer. Also adds to the root beer. It's also added to brewed beer. Oh, interesting. All right, there you go. That's why I do it, because Rochester knows all the stuff. So, all right. In addition to that, tonight, I will also be sending the lucky winner of tonight's trivia not only the glass, not only the bottle opener, but a very rare first edition. This is the first brewing of this beer for River Horse, Raspberry Triple Horse Belgian style beer. So, several things giving away tonight on our lovely trivia. So definitely stick around for the end of the stream with that. And if you haven't followed, by all means, please do follow. We're here every week doing this crazy show. So, all right. So, topics for this week. Does anybody have anything they want to kind of bring up about that you've seen in the news or anything like that as far as beer? I have one or two things, but I always like to ask because, it's polite. And my mom didn't raise an asshole, so
why don't you kick it off?
I will kick it off then. All right. So the interesting thing is, while I'm at work, working very hard, by the way, diligently. None of my coworkers know I do this, so we'll try to keep it that way. I do research on topics as we go, and it was very interesting to see. And again, this is something to deal with space, since this is Space Week I think it's still Space Week on Twitch, but apparently I don't know if you guys heard about the planets, that the one planetary system that actually had like, what was it, like 9 or 8 or 9 like Earth-like planets within that one system. But apparently, they named it all after Trappist beers. each planet was named after a Trappist beer, which was kind of fun. I saw that and I was just like, you know what? That's just kind of kick-ass. So I'm looking for the names they had. I think one of them was like Chimay. Yes, here it is. Westmill, Rochefort, which is one of my favorite Trappist beers. Orval, Chimay. I haven't had this one. Anchel? I don't know. Anybody had that before? Don't forget, you guys, if you enjoy the show, hit the follow button. Thank you, Ray. My man's helping me promote. But I thought that was a kind of interesting topic. As far as
Rogue Angel's got it.
What?
It's a Trappist.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. It's a Trappist. Trappist. Yeah. You don't want to go to those planets, ladies and gentlemen. They're Trappists. All right, bad jokes. I am a dad, so I can't do these bad jokes. So
you're now the corny old dad.
I can be the corny old dad.
I'm hitting the halfway mark, and this goes straight to your head.
You're starting to slow down.
Yeah. I thought we lost you for a while there.
You're not wrong. Whoo! Hello. How is everyone?
Breakfast Club all of a sudden.
17.5%. I haven't seen like the plants being named after beer before. Although there was a trivia question that we did a while back that had if you did not realize, there is a crater on the moon that is actually named Beer.
What?
Interesting.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That was in your first trivia.
I think it might have been in my first. Yes, because originally when we started doing the trivia, we actually I was doing all beer trivia, and then Drew at Ratchesphere, who is again a wealth of knowledge, he was able to like just house that bad boy as far as that thing. So I started mixing it up, but I found out that on the moon, one of the major craters is actually named Beer, which is, to me, is fucking awesome. I mean, how drunk do you have to be? And maybe they were having the rumpkin that Ty is drinking right now. Be like, God damn! I think you know what? We need a crater name. What are you drinking, Bob?
I feel like naming a crater beer was a bunch of dudes in a room with this beer. I think perhaps that's what happened.
At NASA.
Yeah,
at NASA in the control room saying
Yeah, in like a room with a lot of buttons and like control panels and things, and they were all like, guys, do you know what would be really cool? If we named that crater Beer. And then everyone around that table went, dude, yes!
That is the best
idea
ever!
Do that! That is the best thing I've ever heard! And then it happened.
Oh my god. I haven't heard of any other things named after beer. I think Nadza? I don't know what that is, Seth. I think you're... Obviously, Sathras has been drinking too. So, NASA. Yeah, I like NASA. NASA is after launch party.
Those guys are a whole lot more fun than NASA.
Right. So, keeping into the theme of Space Week, though, one of the evil macro breweries had stated that they wanted to brew beer on Mars. I'm not kidding you. So we're getting in the process of trying to go to Mars. There's obviously a big space race to go to Mars now. A lot of private companies are working on getting us into space like no one before. But they announced their intentions to brew beer on Mars. So obviously they'll be brewing their beer on Mars, which is sad. But They have a 8-step process, right?
Okay, so hold on. We want to go to Mars.
We want to go to Mars.
We want to colonize Mars.
Yes.
Okay. And of all the things on the entire planet of Earth that we said we definitely need that on Mars, we have to have that, like food and water and oxygen and houses and a way to like reproduce and like take care of our offspring and things. People said, I need to be able to go to Mars and brew beer, because if I can't brew beer, why would I go to Mars?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Again, these are
sure.
these are the people that decided a crater on the moon was named beer.
Yes,
Well, this was
group.
Budweiser. Budweiser was thinking. Well, you can see the label. It says Bud on Mars. The challenge to
Oh no, that's not possible.
the challenge of bringing beer to Mars, right? So this isn't the first. Okay, so yes, this is the first time someone has actually tried to brew beer in space. It's not the first time we've had a space beer, though, right? We talked about it, I think, two episodes ago, where down in Rehoboth, Delaware, Dogfish Head has a beer that you actually can drink that has moon rock in it.
What?
Yes, they don't bottle this damn thing, but you can go and drink this beer out of Rehoboth, Delaware. It's only in their brewery that has moon rock in it. I mean, to me,
Oh.
I don't know how much it is, but
it's a little bit higher on the scale than like maybe shower beer for you, Ted.
dude, please do not bring up shower beer.
I have to bring up shower beer every
shower
time.
beer.
on the show.
What, okay, hold on. What's this? What
I
happened?
fucking hate
Oh
shower
boy,
beer.
you're opening up a can of worms here.
Sorry.
I think shower beer is the dumbest fucking thing in the world. Why are you gonna drown your beer in the shower? Why?
You aren't
I'm
drowning
sorry,
beer.
if you're
drowning
showering
yourself.
properly with your beer, you're not getting shower water in your beer. Hopeless. Start over.
I'm just saying. Why do you need to? Bring
You are
your beer in the
clearly a
first
terrible
place?
alcoholic, and you need to learn how to drink better.
I apologize for the shower beer comment.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You know my hate of shower beer. It is. You know, the sad part was after I went on a rant like episodes ago when we first kind of long time ago at this point. And this is like the 23rd episode we've done. I only stream once a week, regularly, for about 2 hours. So anyway, so 20 something weeks ago, I was going on my rant about shower beer and fucking how I hate it. I think it's ridiculous. And I go out and I tell Ann, I was talking about my rant. She's like, you know, I actually really like shower beer. I was like,
Yes!
my heart.
She and I needs to be friends.
My heart. Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
See, you can't judge a book by its cover, and even good people like shower beer.
Oh, damn shower beer. I'm going to start a campaign against shower beer. It's going to be a Twitter campaign. Don't drown your beer. Please don't shower with it. Anyway, so, like, thanks, Steve. There's a squirrel moment right there for you. It happens right there. So,
I'm just saying dark-haired beauty knows what's up. By the way, you are not incorrect.
It depends on who you're showering with. Oh, well, I guess that's true. I draw the line with a bath beer, though. Why? Well, it wasn't the same
Hot
damn
tub
thing,
beer?
though.
What about hot tub beer?
Always, you can't go in a hot tub without alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, but hold on. Thank you, Monica, for the squirrel. We're definitely off on a tangent from the Space Week thing. It's fine. That's how these things happen. So.
Oh, no, you don't bath beer, you bath wine, dark-haired beauty.
Well,
I disagree.
Baths get wine.
I don't know.
Candles and wine, probably. Yeah.
What? Wait, what happened?
You need
handles of wine was said.
Oh,
you need
handles
lots
of
of wine.
All right, you might as well just get like a horn,
a yard
of wine. Yard of wine. I don't consider Scotty. I don't consider the hot tub shower type thing. So you can't really say that's like shower beer or bath beer or anything like that. That's like
hot tubs are different.
Yeah, you're chilling out. You got these funky little bubbles. Everything. It's taking out all your moisture, and then you're just putting it back in with alcohol because that's what you need.
The only difference is most times in a bathtub you're naked. Well, the same can be said with hot tubs. Never mind.
It depends on who you're in the hot tub with.
Depends on who you're in a hot tub with. Oh man, I'm so not going into that story. So
Take the bait, Ted. Take the
no, I am
just
definitely
go
not.
for it.
And
Go all in.
Anne is in earshot distance. She will come in, and I will get like the you see the lurch hand coming in like right there. So not lurch, but like thing. So
You yank the phone line out of the house.
one way or another, I just compared my wife to lurch and thing. So that's one way or another. Once I get off the stream, you may not see me next week. Next week it might be done.
The mistakes are real.
The mistakes are real. The backhands will happen. But the idea of actually setting up a brewery when we first colonized an area. I know I'm getting back off the shower beer before I go off on it. So this is where the party is. Yes, Dan. How the hell are you, brother? Good to see you, man. We were talking about shower beer, and goddamn that shower beer. But I'm sure we'll go back to shower beer eventually. But
is Ty Time yelling or just writing in caps?
I think she is.
I'm really excited that Dan is here. I'm really excited that Dan is here. I'm really, really excited that Dan is here. I'm actually yelling. I'm really excited. I'm super happy. It makes me really happy.
Dan, thank you for the host. I do appreciate it.
Hi, Dan. How are you? Hi. I'm really happy that you're here.
Good energy on the show.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, man. And thank you for the host, sir. I do appreciate that.
I do get really excited about things, guys. I'm super sorry.
No, and you're also drinking a beer that's 17.5%.
Oh my god, I am.
Good
and
God.
I also did not eat very much today. And my body is like, you, ma'am, are old enough to know better than this. And you fucked up.
You are going to be housed after this. Thank God you have like a
This is
session
so
beer
good.
after that. It's
Right?
just...
Yes, 17.5. Here's the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but here's the label. I also put it on Twitter. My camera's not going to focus. It doesn't want to focus on the beer. No, you can't focus, but it is 17.5.
And Gabe was with us when we went this weekend to River Horse, and he thought that 10%, this beer we're giving away tonight, by the way, was high. But 17.5, yeah, that's gonna knock you on your ass. Nothing wrong with that. How much left of the 17.5 beer?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh, she's going for it.
Are you ready? Are you
Yeah.
ready? Are you ready?
There we
This
go.
much.
It's almost there.
This many much.
Toaster, there is always scroll moments when it comes to me. It's because I'm ADHD. That's what it is.
She's going to get louder when that last couple of ounces.
You're not wrong. Y'all have made mistakes.
You can't make caps that big.
Oh, man.
I always feel badly when people invite me onto their streams because one of two things happens. Either we're doing like a dual stream and we're playing games together and all of a sudden I've taken over both streams because that's literally just what happens. Or they invite me to an environment like this and all of a sudden I'm screaming at the top of my lungs because I'm excited about nonsense and bullshit. And that's just how I function.
It is.
And then
It
people
is.
are like,
Okay.
how do you do this? And I'm like, meet me in real life, because if you think I'm big on stream, I'm bigger in real life.
Oh.
That's how I live.
Oh, we and I know. Good God, you are. We were drinking. My God,
Yes, we were.
that was awesome.
And the Uber driver couldn't find us. And there's like 3 dudes behind me. I'm like, I'm going to find the Uber driver. I don't know where any of you are or what you're doing, but I will find where we're going.
There she is.
That's us.
We were super tipsy at that point.
It was super fun. It was really good.
That was a good night. It was a good night, Pax. I'm gonna.
Yes, Ratch. That was the night we hung out.
Yes, that's
It
what.
was
That's
super
when.
good.
That's
Ratch
when
was one
you
of
met
the
Ratch
3
and Shira.
behind me. It was fucking escape time. It was Ratch and it was Bear, and they were just wandering behind me slowly. And I was like, "How do dudes get anything done in this world?" And then I just wandered off aimlessly.
We were following your lead, Ty. That's what it comes down. He was
He was
like 3 blocks away.
He was.
Yeah.
He was. It was super good.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to stir us back to the topic, but I'm sure I'm gonna fail again because I just my squirrel ability is great. So the They have again the thing was that the Budweiser wants to actually brew beer on Mars, so they want to be able to have it so that it loses none of their taste. I'm just gonna stop and just let that linger there for a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna let that linger there for a little bit. I mean, if you really want to drink piss in a bottle, but by all means, I might as well just drink piss in space.
So I went home to just we're gonna sidetrack for a moment.
Fine.
Because that's how I live.
Nothing wrong. Get ready to scroll command. We're good.
So I went to visit my family fairly recently. They're back in Florida, which is a fucking swamp state. It's a horrible. I don't know why anyone would go there ever. It is trash. And I say that after having been born there and having lived like 7 years of my adult life there. I feel like I have a good grasp on my feelings about Florida, and those are it. So I went back to visit my family, and my brother was like, "Hey, you want a beer?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, beer sounds great. It's hot as hell here." And he pulls Corona Light out the fridge, and I was like, "That's not beer." And he was like, "What do you mean? Of course it's beer." And I was like, "You need to start over, my friend, because what you're drinking right now, that shit ain't beer." No. So anyway. Bud wants to maintain its flavor in space, that great flavor that it has.
The great flavor of warm urine, that you get from there. So
that reminds you of all the college nights that you shouldn't have lived.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we all kind of had those moments.
I didn't have the money for Budweiser in college. It was more Busch Light.
Oh, we were Natty Ice. I was in the Sticks of Michigan, and we were like, "Yeah, let's just get a 24-pack of the Natty Ice, guys." We were. What was that vodka we were drinking in college too? Burnett's. It was like $4.99 for a fifth.
Is that the one that comes in it's like the Russian vodka that comes in the plastic jug?
No, but that was another good one.
That's Majorska.
Majorska. God, it's even worse. NDS 1041. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the chaos that is my stream on a weekly basis. So,
it's better when Ty's not here.
No, I think this is. I'm glad you're here. Wait, this is like. Yeah. The ties unite. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know it is. It's
Boom.
Time. It's time.
Boom. I feel like the Wonder Twins on
yes, Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twins. Wonder Twins. Power of water bucket.
Okay. Did you guys want me to open this other beer?
Yeah, if you want to open the other beer, you can start drinking the other beer.
You didn't have it on your list, I don't think.
Oh no. I mean, we generally do one review per person, and then. You want to start drinking more? Go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, we just drink.
Yeah, pretty much. This is kind of what we do. We sit around and drink afterwards.
I'm going to show you what it is anyway, just so you guys know what I'm drinking.
Actually listed it.
Ooh.
We're not reviewing it, and I won't tell you what I think about it.
That's fine.
But here it is.
Next time you come on, if you bring on that beer, we can. Ooh, it's by Epic.
It's Epic.
I had an Epic I reviewed a while back.
So I went to the store today thinking I was going to pick up an IPA because normally I drink IPAs. Those are my preference.
Okay.
But I found this thing, and it was magic, and I had to put it inside of me. So if you guys have Tygasms, please show Escape Time what Tygasm time looks like. Do it.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it in your channel, so it's there.
Magic. It's fantastic.
Let's make it the Thai Time show.
No, it's these. Well, there's no way to mash our names together because half of our names is the same thing.
It's true.
Like you can't. It's not a thing.
Wait. Is it the Thai Escape Time?
Thai Escape Time or Escape Thai Time? Escape Thai Time. Oh, you can't. God. You're all locked in. You can't get away. It's over for you.
New host confirmed. Oh man. She puts it inside. Oh yeah. There you go.
Yes, Ratchesphere. Yes. You get me. You understand me. Dan gets me. Ratchesphere gets me. Rogue gets me on an intimate gasm level.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say to things, and this is one of those times. It's good.
It's good. It's fine.
Time
to escape. You got tied up. Mm-hmm.
So we tied up? Ooh.
Yeah, so I get tied. Yeah, I get all of the tie puns, and then I also get the time puns. Like, my name is just it's just, how can we pun this? How do we make this punny? It's constant.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of time.
Oh,
it's a bad joke. I'm a dad. I can do this shit.
You're a dad now. You get dad jokes.
There are
a table flip.
Table flip this. Oh Jesus, yes, I know. Should I even attempt to get back to the topic? I don't even think I don't
okay.
really care at this point.
So we have
guys, in the spirit of full disclosure.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
I've been sidetracking us because I have a crippling fear of space. And we keep going back to space.
All right, wait.
How can I
turning space?
Thank you, Drew, for the bad joke. Yeah. So no, all right. So we'll get away from space. So colonization, right?
Yes, colonization.
Colonization. So many squirrels. There we go. I have my squirrel moments all the time. So when we actually colonized, when the settlers came to the United States, before it was the United States, and it was colonized, one of the first things they actually did was set up a brewery, by the way. So they actually set it up a brewery because they didn't know that the water here had no contaminants, or at least contaminants itself, right? So when they're coming from Europe, they actually set up a brewery first so they could drink because they didn't trust the water. And actually, I have it documented right here. It's the early years of beer. Beer in America. This is something my wife bought me years and years ago. It's the beer's role in the settling of America and the birth of a nation due to beer. If you're interested in that type of stuff, I would say go get it. It took me a long time to get through this because I was a history major and I read textbooks like this a lot. And
a history major.
I was a history major, and I also have a degree in TV and film production. And this is the only fucking time I've ever used it on Twitch. So good for me.
So here it is.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. My new project. It works out well. Yeah. So, but that's one kind of interesting thing. So to go, not to steer it back to space, but if you're going to space, you need something to drink.
Not to steer back to space, but when you're in space, though.
But you're in space, you need something to drink. I mean, let's be honest. When you're in space, you need something to be drunk on, right? Wait, what was that?
I need to be drunk on something always. I don't care if I'm in space. We're in space right now. Let's be real. Let's be 100% honest. We're in space. That's the thing. Thanks for reminding me of that, guys. Thanks for letting my brain get to that point.
Scott is the dungeon master of beer. A beer dungeon master. Yeah, he's in his dungeon tonight.
Beer dungeon.
His beer dungeon.
Do you guys D&D?
I have done D&D a long time ago. I just don't have like a titles pitch. That's funny. Thank you, Red Steer. Appreciate that.
You need to be drunk everywhere.
You know, I not so bloody hell, I can't remember his name properly. I've been drinking, so it is what it is. So Speedy, who's on Twitch, he actually has a D&D campaign. When I was talking to him recently, he's like his campaign's like take 3 hours on Twitch, and I'm like, man, if I could get like 3 hours of time during the day, that would be fantastic. I just don't have that time anymore, but I would love to do some D&D. I know Gabe just started up a D&D thing recently on Twitch, but I just don't, with my boy, I don't have time. You know, I wish I did.
Gabe, if you D&D, I want to. Sorry.
That's fine. Everybody should D&D. I want to make D&D channel on Twitch. Oh, nice.
Dan, will you invite me? Can I be invited?
Thank you, Drew. I do appreciate it. Not So Speed Runs. If you could do a shout out for him or a so command for him, that would be awesome. I do like we hung out with Not So Speed Runs on at PAX, so it was a good time.
PAX was amazing. PAX was so good.
PAX was fun. Yeah. Myth is gonna start up again. All right. Sounds like a plan.
We went to Commander Human, Dan. Dan, are you still here? Dan, I love your face. Also, Dan, when we were at East, we were hanging out with Bear, and we ended up at the Warframe dinner by accident, or drinks. I don't know, whatever. Me and Escape Time over there.
Yep.
That guy over there. Ratch too. He's in he's in chat. And Bear, I don't know if Bear is still here. He probably left. But the three of us ended up at the Warframe dinner, and we were like hanging out with all these Warframe people. Like, hey, we're here.
Well, Bear plays Warframe.
Yeah, Bear's a Warframe partner.
Yeah,
he just got his glyph too. It's adorable. It's the derp. Bear derp. BHR derp. Here, I'll show you. Are you ready? BHR derp. I can still type, so I'm not actually drunk.
Gotta hit that rumpkin a bit harder. Oh, you're onto the sour IPA. How?
Yeah, hold on. Bitch, please. Get out
Bitch,
of here.
please. Go for it.
Shit's gone.
Oh
Rock
yeah,
Bottom?
Rock Bottom was it's a sad state of affairs. That place. I wouldn't drink there. Generally, I don't go there. There you go, Ted. Make us some Warframe beer. Ooh.
Warframe beer.
Speaking of that, so if you guys didn't see it, a bunch of people were on the stream was it 2 weeks ago, Scotty? We brewed beer.
About a week and a half. Yeah.
A week and a half ago. Yeah. So Scott and I rebrewed 2 beers. We did a Dead President's beer, and then a red ale that we was currently in his fermenters at his house right now. So so next week, I think, on my birthday stream, I think what I'm going to do is let you guys vote on a bunch of names for the beers. If you have any suggestions, by all means, send me some suggestions either through Twitch or through Twitter. There's a Discord that I have. Find me on Discord. Send me a name that you want to name the beers we brewed. Again, we brewed 2 beers. One was an English style. It was like English style bitter, right? It's got an English style IPA.
Yeah, English style pale ale.
You send me your Discord.
It's down in my panels.
Okay, I'll find it.
Thank you. It's like a degrees for those cinder blocks. Wait, sorry, getting caught up in chat. So we did an English IPA type, English pale ale style beer, and also a red ale. But the red ale we're gonna be creating and making into whisper louder. We can't hear you. I know.
That was the point. That's why I was.
We're gonna be changing that
And
red
if you
ale.
heard me, I don't care.
It's fine. We're gonna change that red ale into a coffee red ale, by the way. So
Bear.
that's
Hi.
my
Hi, Bear.
thought
Hi.
process on it.
Hi, Bear. Hi.
Oh,
I was talking about you a minute ago. I was talking about you. I was saying words about you. I did that.
And even had this icon thing.
Yeah, I showed everyone the derp. I showed them the glyph. Hold on, I'll do it again because I can still type because I'm not drunk.
Everyone
Nailed it.
click the button. All lies. But slander.
It's not lies and slander, Bear. Shut your fucking face.
Oh
Love
man.
you.
Alright. So generally around now we kinda do trivia. So here's how trivia works. We're gonna be doing
real quick
Scotty?
before we get into trivia.
Okay.
Do we all know what this Friday is?
No, what's the Friday?
I do.
Friday? Good Friday?
National.
Something Day.
National what?
Is it
National
Beer Day
Beer
on
Day?
Friday? What?
Oh, how do I not fucking know this shit?
Well done.
National No Pants Friday?
You shut
Couldn't-
your face, Bear.
Obviously,
Oh,
Steve and I
I'm
know.
already celebrating. Oh wait, never mind.
Keep those pants on. Bum, bum, bum. So really, all right. Is it National Beer Day on Friday?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a if I can convince them to permit a secondary stream this week.
Just for a little bit.
Maybe an hour or two.
You'll want to do that live from our favorite spot.
Ooh. Oh no, I can't. There's no way. We're planning on going out to dinner on Friday.
Nah.
If
Friday's
if
a
I
brew
train,
stream. Ratch, are you brewing on Friday?
I'm most likely he is. Do you guys need to go follow Ratchet if you have
Please
not
follow.
already?
Yes, he's a mod, and he didn't shout himself out, and that makes me upset because he shouted everyone else out. But Ratchesphere is fucking amazing.
Ratchet is the best mod, one of the best mods I have. So
he's so fucking cool.
So
and if he's streaming on Friday brewing beer, I want to see the thing.
Well then go. Thank you, Toaster, my other awesome mod. So and Monica, who's very quiet, but but yeah, check out Ratchet. If he's gonna be brewing beer on Friday, you should check him out. Like I said, I mentioned earlier in the channel, in this thing that Scott and Steve are awesome too. Yes.
Thanks, Bear.
Thanks, Bear. So anyway, if Ratchet did say that he's gonna be doing an iron brewing, where you guys can actually choose.
You're a loony.
I am a loony, but that's why I'm here, drinking beer with you guys because I love you so much. So Ratchet is gonna be doing iron brewing, and what he basically does is allows you to choose the ingredients that you can put in his beer. And he was actually, when he still had snow, was going to actually use snow as the water for his beer melted down, and then he was going to make a snow beer. So there was all sorts of puns about the yellow beer and all that sort of stuff.
Is it pun time?
Is it pun time? It could be pun time. All right, I'm gonna pour myself this free beer I got from our good friends at River Horse Brewing Company. It's an American amber. If you haven't checked out that already, I need to highlight it, but there is the past broadcast from River Horse Brewing Company. Notice Ted is hiding.
This is terrible. Right, just so everyone knows. I want you all to know. I was trying to hold back. It's fucking terrible.
It's horrible. Oh,
it's like when grapefruit juice goes off, which is really hard to tell because it's grapefruit juice. But this is like when grapefruit juice goes bad. And I didn't even know that was a thing until I drank this beer.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry, Epic, because I love your beer. Epic Brewing, I love your beer. 100% of the way I do. But this, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so, wait.
In all people's eyes.
I got
bloody Romans, no sense of humor.
No sense of humor, definitely. These goddamn Robins. All right, so I got a question, Steve, for you specifically.
Uh-oh.
The Washington Crossing Brewfest is coming up. Yes. It is going to be that is going to be May 6th.
May 6th.
I want to. My plan, ladies and gentlemen, is to broadcast the entire Brewfest from Washington Crossing State Park in Pennsylvania. That's the plan. I need a way to power my laptop. So, I got to figure out how to do that. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts of that. Or if anybody in chat is like into technology and stuff.
Car battery and an inverter.
There we go, Scotty. That's all I need.
Maybe some daisy chain car batteries and an inverter.
Yeah, I got to figure a way to charge this laptop so we can keep the stream, because Washington Crossing Park has no power at all.
Zero.
So I have to figure this out.
But George Washington didn't have any power either, and he got the job done. So I bet we can get the job done.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We will find a way.
Bring spare laptop batteries? I could, but.
And just, Ray already left, and Terry's probably still out there. Just so you know, when George Washington crossed the Delaware, it was the Hessians, not the English, on the other side of this. Just trying to
yeah.
going with all of our fellow Americans.
Hey, Rogue Angel.
Didn't...
Thank you again. I know you're leaving, but thank you again for the donation. I do appreciate it.
Rogue, we love you on a disgusting, intimate level.
Right,
like in that, the how do I say thank you enough? How do I?
I don't really know how to say thank you enough. I don't.
How do I? Yeah.
I never know how to react to these things.
How do we make this make sense to you? We don't, and so we say thank you 100 million times. So today, Rogue donated to me and then followed my raid, and we ended up in Bears, and he donated to Bear, and then he came over and hang out with us, and donated to Rogue is one of
super giving. Thank you.
Yeah,
do appreciate it.
A core member of my community, an incredible individual, has bought many of my commissions from my crochet stuff, super supportive, super present, super fucking awesome. And there's not enough words in the English language to say thank you. Literally there's no way. So to the best of our ability, thank you for everything you do, for the support that you've given us, and for the presence that you have, because we fucking love you for everything you do. And I hope you have a great night.
And I can't even fucking top that, so there's no way. I'm just gonna say what she says. So that's really what
You're
what it is.
You're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And
cheers,
we love
cheers
you.
to that. Oh, nice. Green Giant, you're gonna send me a link. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it.
Called cheers. Prost. To fucking Rogue Angel, the most giving member on Twitch currently. He's amazing. Yeah.
Well, here, I'll cheers my better beer.
There you go. Awesome.
Rogue, thank you for being you.
Yes. Thank you for being. Oh my God, Green Giant, that's $299. Okay. Well.
Don't worry, we can
better raise up those donations.
We can do
Holy
this.
shit! Oh my God, the power that it has, the output.
The power, unlimited power.
You beat me to it, but yes, exactly. Oh my God, $299. There's no way I'm gonna.
Well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the price. We're gonna get this done. That's important.
Who's gonna get this done?
Dan, prost with your water.
You
We don't
asked
care.
me.
I have mineral water. Right. All right. So let's. I think it's time to do the. What are we doing? Trivia. There we go. Trivia. It's a long night.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Gabe.
I'm so glad that I work from home tomorrow.
Bye, Gabe.
Gabe, you're leaving? Have a good night, man. Sleep well. Well, he's going to probably go play video games. But thanks again for hanging out, brother. Do appreciate it.
I'm going to try to Warframe as soon as we're done here, and we're going to see how derpy I can be. It's going to be amazeballs.
All right. So, if you're new here, want to join in, we are giving away tonight on our stream. Basically, how we do giveaways on our channel is by trivia. So, tonight's trivia is a 15-question, basically, trivia quiz that I created that combines knowledge of beer, video games, and history. A lot of things that I love. So tonight's prize is I will ship you this lovely, lovely glass that I acquired from Beer Swag from Devil's Backbone Tap Takeover we did a while back, along with a fantastic bottle opener that is there, and a bottle of the River Horse Triple Horse, which is a 10% raspberry Belgian style ale. It is fantastic if you've never had it, which you probably haven't, because it actually only just came out from the brewery a few weeks ago.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm jelly that you have this opportunity.
Well, you can play too, Ty. Awesome.
No, I'm not going to. No.
No, why not?
I'm in real time, and I'm not going to.
You can't see. You have the same amount of opportunity to win as everybody else. So as a moderate caster, I feel very badly taking from other casters. I will never do that, especially if I'm on the fucking show. That's not a thing I'm gonna do. I allow Steve and Scott to play, so if you want to play, I am not gonna say no.
No, I'm just saying. I'm jelly that you guys have this opportunity because
I throw it every week.
Shit.
All right, so basically the way you guys join in is that there is an ID that's coming up right there, kahoot.it, and if you want to, if you want to join in, you log in with your phone, with your laptop, watch the stream. The questions will come up on the stream, and as the questions come up, you'll be able to answer via your phone or other device. It's pretty quick and easy to jump in. And again, this is how we handle giveaways. So if you want to jump into this and win all these prizes, definitely jump in right now. I'll give you guys a few minutes to jump in. Again, it's kahoot.it, and that is the game pin to win this, and I will ship this to wherever you are. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait for this shit. So remember, guys, I have not told you my age. Next week is my birthday stream. There are a lot of hints in this week's trivia. So Scott and Steve already
this
know
is
my
even more
age.
unfair because I saw your ID when we were at PAX.
You did,
Yep.
but that's fine. That's fine. But shh, don't say anything.
Yeah, so I'm not participating.
No, you can participate. Go for it. I'm not going to say no.
I am.
Okay.
15-7 says Dan, I fucking love you.
All right, hold on. I gotta some music in here for this. All right. We're putting on some music for this as well. All right, fantastic. All right, we're gonna give it at least for another minute or two. If you guys want to jump in, please do. Again, we are giving away this lovely beer glass that was gifted to us by the people at Devil's Backbone.
Ty's 39. Yeah, I'm about 39.
Gotta
right?
love that.
I look 39, right?
You don't look 39 at all. So also this lovely bottle opener that comes with this beautiful glass and a beer right here. Clever camera. You won't even think of it. Yeah, there you go. The Raspberry Triple Horse Belgian style ale. Specifically, I added this in because we are starting a beer trade in the channel. So if you are interested in it, make sure you follow. We will be doing a beer trade for all the followers. Anybody who's interested.
I'm so excited for that, guys. I can't even wait.
It's super excited. And I'm super excited as well because that means I get beer across the world.
I have plenty of cartons to send out.
And that's the cool part. We got a lot of people with very local beers that you may not be able to get, and that's really, I just want to drink all your beers. Really what it comes down to. So, all right, I'll give you guys one more minute. We will start this bad boy up. So let's see here. How's the music? Too loud? It might be too loud.
Nah.
Yeah? Not too loud? I'll turn it down just a little bit.
Oh, good.
Alright, I'm giving you guys at least until the 24 here, and then we are starting up. If you haven't jumped in, please do jump in. I love the fact that I know which one Monica is because her name is Doom. Oh, by the way, guys, the way this works, Kahoot gives you points on your speed of your answer, plus also if your answer is right. So if you answer faster, you get more points. So
wait, so we can answer it wrong and get points if we answer
no,
fast?
if you answer wrong, you get nothing. So, but that's just how it is. So.
But you feel good about yourself.
You can definitely feel better about yourself in that sense.
That was the fastest answer.
Fastest answer that failed. All right, we're gonna start this up. Anybody else jumping in? No? Yes? All right. Here we go.
3, 2.
Ba-ba-ba. On this day in 1621, the Mayflower set sail from Plymouth, Massachusetts on a return trip to England. On this day, April 5th. True or false? I'm not going to give you any hints. And no, I was not born in 1621. I'm just going to put that.
Just saying. Just throwing that out there, guys.
Is
I
that
was
all
not
you-
born in 1621.
Not born in 1621.
If you couldn't
goddammit.
tell, I wasn't born in
He was
1621.
not born in 1621, goddammit. Definitely not.
Barely on the birth.
I'm old, but I ain't that old, alright?
No, it'll be good.
Yo, vampire.
Yeah. It is true on this day, the Mayflower set sail from Plymouth, Massachusetts. It wasn't from England, ladies and gentlemen. If you read the question right, it was a return trip to England, right? So, there we
That's
go.
something.
I answered by clicking shapes before the answer came up. Bear, you gotta look at this, look at the stream, and then look at your phone. That's how it goes. So, all right, let's go on to question number 2 here. Satharos with the quickest answer. Man, my boy right there. He wants this beer. He really enjoys the United States beer here. April Fool's Day was once called All Fool's Day. It was just literally days ago. True or false? April Fool's Day was once called All Fool's Day. Stream delay is rude. That's why I give you 90 seconds so you can actually do it, hang out. Although
You're getting
Southros,
salty.
I know he is getting salty. Southros is telling me there is a way, since I'm not doing video games, that I could stream would be live. So I have to look into that. At least that's what I'm told. So, yes, the answer is yes. And it is also theorized that the April Fool's Day started in France, because when they changed from to the the Roman calendar, I guess it's I forget, George, whatever it is, been drinking. It switched the New Year's from April 1st to January 1st. So everybody who's celebrating New Year's on April 1st still was called a fool. And apparently it was started in France. Vive la France. Or blame the French. All right, Steve. Damn. Quick there. Bear, Helminator, look at all this stuff.
I'm drinking light beer tonight, so.
You're drinking light beer. What have you been drinking all day? So you're lucky.
Light beer. I'm drinking lighter beer than you guys are. So.
Yeah. Press releases for New York City's April Fool's Parade have been issued every year since what year? 1977, 1986, 1935, or 1990? Viva la random. There you go. You're the highest climber. So many things I could say about these comments.
Not today.
I'm going with my brother's birth year on this one.
There we go. Gotta love it. Oh man.
Is your
There
brother
we go.
my age?
What's up?
He said he was going to his brother's birthday, and I was asking if it was the same year as mine.
Who? No, Scotty. No, Scott is not the same age as I am.
No, he was saying his brother.
I am his brother. That's a long story.
You're killing things here. You're giving answers away.
I'm I am not saying that at all.
Is Thai fishing or not?
No. All right, so it was 1986.
That was supposed to just slide out there and not be brought up.
1986. Apparently, there's a press release every year released in, I think, the New York Times for the New York City April Fool's Day Parade. Every year since 1986, which to me fucking makes me laugh out loud, right? I mean, come on. And there's no parade, and that's the point. So that's the best point about it. Oh, Bear took it with a point over Helminator.
Is there any prize given to someone that gets every single answer wrong?
My respect.
I'm going for that right now.
It's pretty much it, brother. Which of the following was not an IGN April Fool's Day prank? Again, Google can be your friend, right? Legend of Zelda movie, Titanfall Optimus Prime DLC, Mass Effect cartoon, or a Donald Trump action figure?
I hate Donald Trump.
You had to toss politics in there.
No, I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Man.
Only if it's not on this.
There's no discussing politics in here, ladies and gentlemen. It's politically free.
We are
You
politically
can
free here.
do whatever the hell you want. Who the hell follows up on IGN? Dude, I read IGN all the time, and that's the Internet Gaming Network. I think that's their full thing, right? One person answered. So there is actually a Donald Trump action figure, by the way, out there, and I don't know if it has fucking quotes around it, but it should, because this quotes, regardless of your opinion of this guy, they are just absolutely ridiculous. But every other one of those things was actually a April Fool's joke for IGN.
Well, that killed my not answering anything correctly.
No, there you go. Oh, Helminator! Wow, took the lead with that bad boy. That must have been quick. Man, must be following that bad boy. Must be following IGN a lot. All right, so what beer uses the communist star on their label? Is it Lone Star Beer, Sapporo, Heineken, or Stella Artois? I went all fancy with that Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
Trois.
It rolls off the tongue. Artois.
No, it does not roll because
pay
French
enough
does
to
not
give you a
roll
10 by
because French
10.
is terrible.
It's probably
German
true.
for life.
I actually didn't know this, and when I looked this up, when I found this out, because every question I do for a trivia, I actually do a lot of research and make sure, because you go on these trivia sites, and who knows, it may not be true, but I do a lot of research to make sure these things are true, so I'm not giving you guys false information, because, again, it's a learning experience. That's why we're here. Well, also drink beer. But yes, it's Heineken. And there was a lot of issues with Heineken having that red star in there. They didn't initially expect it. The star wasn't necessarily meant to be the communist star, because it's the same symbol. If they made it a different color star, no one would have bitched about it when they brought out the beer. But that was a big deal when they first brought out that label. So, comeback made. Oh, Helminator is still up there. Yeah, there we go. People are moving up, moving down. Check that out. Alright. In 1655, the British Navy replaced the rations of beer and brandy with which alcohol beverage? They should never replace anything with beer. Beer with anything else. Was it vodka? Was it gin? Was it wine? Or was it rum? Those are your options. I feel like this is... what's that show? We phone a friend and all that stuff.
Lifeline.
Yeah, the Lifeline, the Millionaire Show, or whatever that thing is. Like, I should do what's Regis Philbin voice when I'm doing this stuff. Would have to work on that.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
There you go.
Oh.
That's the one.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. And this is your version. Who Wants to Be Pissed? I love it, Dan. That's awesome. That one's kind of funny. It's kind of easier. Rum, I mean, come on. You're a sailor.
Rum.
Navy, rum. I kind of went. It probably was wine for the French. Who knows? Helminator is still there, but Green Giant and Joe is creeping up. Damn, Monica. Monica creeping up there, too. Or wasted for your American. No, I pissed is fine. I got that one. Iron City Beer was the brand chosen to test market which beer beverage innovation? Was it top open aluminum cans? Was it beer dispensers? Was it eco beer friendly carriers? Or short glass bottles called Stubby? Was it called a Stubby?
I can't. There's so many. So here, I'm not in my stream, and I'm trying so hard to not. I'm trying so hard to not be me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ty, you should just be you and don't hold it back, dude. Don't worry about it. Just go for it.
Don't you go changing.
Stubby. Snickers. There you go.
Oh!
What's it called? The short glass
Only
ball
halfway through.
Stubby.
Wait till we get the real question.
Oh, I know. Seriously. Oh, man. It's lingering. Remember, time... There you go. It was actually aluminum cans. Yes. Top open aluminum cans. And Ty, for your information, there is a short bottle, and it is called a Stubby.
I know. I'm intellectually aware.
Let's find amusing.
But you say it, I can't.
Hey, that's why I put it in there, because it's a good fucking laugh. You're gonna love this shit. Wait till you get it. What beer was banned in the U.S. because of it has a naked boy pissing on the label? Was it
I know this.
Belgian stuff that I can't pronounce, more Belgian stuff that I can't pronounce, and more Belgian stuff that I can't pronounce? to be honest with you guys, Lou Pep goes Zinbeer, Whitcap, Pater, Semino, or Mannequin Piss. Fucking Christ.
Oh, it's got.
See, Steve already knows this, and I'll go into that in a second. So,
I modeled for that label. Sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
you almost made me spit on my keyboard. That was bad. Who has a stubby? Oh, I don't know, Dan. Seriously.
Everyone.
It was not a stubby at that time.
Oh my god.
I knew that was gonna be a problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's that one night in college where you posed for that picture, Steve, and they just kind of went for it. So it is Mannequin Piss. Yeah, and if you don't know, the mannequin Piss Boy is actually a national treasure in Belgium. There is a statue of a little boy pissing in a pond in Belgium. So if you ever go, check it out. They actually have they dress them up in different outfits that different countries send to Belgium. And when I get there, I'll go check it out. But the reason why Steve had a little bit kind of advantage on it, because I say was banned because I couldn't find any evidence that it wasn't banned. But we actually had a Mannequin Piss tap handle at Isaac Brew, Isaac Newton's, where we go and drink. And I actually have the Mannequin Piss Boy around here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he is, but it broke off. The thing broke off, and I kind of took it.
The thing broke off?
Yeah. Well, ouch. All right. Anyway,
Oh.
Helminator still in the lead here, man. Satharos with a close second. Well, relatively close. Bear coming up again, and Joe and Dan very close behind. All right. Which is not a real beer name, by the way. Camel Toe Egyptian Pale Ale, Golden Shower Imperial Pilsner, Nipple Mountain Nip, or the Dusty Clam.
What?
I'm just saying, which is not a real beer name.
Wow, I don't even know. Where do you find a question like that, let alone the answer?
Nipple Mountain Nip.
Right. All these names are great, right? I mean, they're just
Dusty Clam.
the Dusty Clam, the fucking Camel Toe Egyptian.
I don't have
Pale
anything
Ale.
to say.
I will tell you, of all of those beers, the one I would not buy and drink is the Dusty Clam.
Oh, why would you ever drink anything that's dusty in their name? That sounds like it's a gritty, earthy thing.
Shouldn't it be moist? Why would it be dusty?
Guys, I need more beer.
Oh, there we go. The Dusty Clam is not a real beer name, by the way. The Dusty Clam
really?
is actually a bar.
Wow, I said that, and that is not the answer I gave.
I told you, Ty. I told you to wait. It was right there. So, Camel Toe Egyptian Pale Ale, Golden Shower Imperial Pilsner, and Nipple Mountain Nip are actual names of beers. So, when I was looking at odd beer names just to come up with this question, I saw this and I was like, well, shit, man. I gotta go with a theme. So, damn, Helminator was quick at that. He obviously knows some of those beers.
Don't call people out on that question.
Hey man, whatever works. Alright, so Satharos is still very close behind. Bear is getting closer. Dan and Joe are very close behind as well. We're on question 10 of 15. Which year did the demolition of Berlin? So
Easy for you to say.
yeah, it is. Which year did the demolition of Berlin Wall begin? Was it in 1989? Was it in 1977? Was it in 1980? Or was it in 1979?
I have no idea.
Actually, a very cool tidbit of this is that I have a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Do you really?
I do.
You do it in some beer?
No, I'm not gonna put it in my beer.
I'm
I'm not gonna grind that shit up, put it in beer. That thing is such a historical piece. I actually ran into a guy that was that had it was in Germany at the time where the Berlin Wall was starting to be demolished, right? And people were just grabbing pieces of it. And he came home with tons of shards of it. It was in 1989. Yes, that's what it was. That's when the demolition of the Berlin Wall started.
Killing me.
What's up?
Dude, you're killing me.
Dude, this is totally fair. I made the questions. Everybody answers. You know, there's no bias. It's a good way to give it, and also good interaction with everybody in chat as well.
Agreed.
So yeah, I actually have a piece of the Berlin Wall, and what I can do, I don't have it on me here. It's downstairs with all the sand that I have from dirt from around the world. I have a collection of, but it's I'll bring it and show it on stream one day. But a guy I met actually had taken multiple pieces of the Berlin Wall, and I met him, and he was like, dude, he knew I collected dirt and sand from around the world, and he's like, do you want a piece? And I'm like, yeah, it has graffiti and everything on it in like German. It's beautiful. It's quite perfect. Who was the president of the U.S. when Uncle Sam was first got his beard? Because apparently Uncle Sam didn't have a beard before this president. So was it Harry S. Truman? Was it John Quincy Adams? Was it Abraham Lincoln? Or was it Gerald Ford? I didn't realize that Uncle Sam didn't have a beard before this, by the way. So, again, education, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we're here. To give you guys a little bit of education of all sorts of things. Mostly beer. But since I love video games and history, this is what we do. Was it? It was the FC Colonel. Yes, the KFC Colonel. It's all about the chicken. Definitely, Dan. Totally. That guy has always had. He's got that mustache. It's pretty kick-ass. Although I gotta say, Mythmatic has got a fucking kick-ass mustache. You guys gotta check out Ratcheter's brother. If you haven't checked out, he actually does rope voiceovers and does RP on Twitch. So check him out. A lot of ARC. Been doing a lot of role playing and voiceovers in Grand Theft Auto 5. So Abraham Lincoln was the president, and I'm actually surprised you guys are getting all this right. A lot of people are getting these things right. You know, it wasn't any of the other things. But interesting tidbit though. I'm actually related to John Quincy Adams and John Adams.
Really?
I am, and Sam Adams.
Very,
my mother. Thank you, Drew. Yeah, definitely give a shout out to your brother. So, Google cheaters. Hey man, it didn't say. Remember, Dan. This is the thing. You can. It's about time. So they can Google, but it takes time off their score. If you know the answer, you know the answer. If you don't, as time ticks by, you get less and less points. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, my family has been here, my mom's side, since the second or third boat after the Mayflower. So, our family's been here for a long time. My mom's side, at least. My dad's family, they came over before World War II. All right, Helminator, you were still in the lead. My man's keeping track here. He knows this shit, apparently. God damn. So, Sath and Bear and Dan and Dinkelberg. I don't know who that is, but if you suddenly pull out a whopping win, you gotta let me know who you are. All right. So, question 12: what Russian cleric was poisoned, shot, and finally drowned in December 30th, 1916? Was it Dmitry Donovsky, Gregory Levov, Vladimir Lenin, or Gregory Rasputin? And I think the only reason why I kind of put this question in here is because of the whole Russian star thing
again with the politics.
Yeah. There's nothing politics here.
No, not at all.
I guess shape.
Very subtle.
You can Google? I never said you couldn't Google. Just saying. It was Rasputin. Very true.
Yes.
The only guys I think just Donovsky was a prince I had no idea who Gregory Legoff is, but Lennon, everybody kind of knows who Lennon is. But yeah, Rasputin was poisoned, shot, and then drowned. People did not like him.
Worst case of suicide ever.
Yeah.
He was kind of a dick.
He was kind of a dick. A lot of hypnosis there. All right. Helminated still in the lead. My man knows he's getting this stuff quick here. What name is the name of the video game that was responsible for the industry crash in 1983? Was it the Activision Decathlon? Was it E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Was it Dragon's Lair? Or was it Lode Runner? Ooh. No disputing, it was Rasputin. There you go, Dark Hair Beauty. I like that. Lennon was a Beatle, right? Yes, he was.
I don't know. People still know the Beatles?
Yeah.
There's a reggae song that actually is against the Beatles. I'll have to play it for you guys one day. It's the lyrics are the Beatles have to go, because apparently in Jamaica when the Beatles came out with I Want to Hold Your Hand, it was a big hit and everybody loved it except for the Rastafarians. They fucking hated it because the beat's there. There's a lot of history behind that. Like I said, I was a history major, so when I found this song on it, it was kind of kick-ass. I'll have to play it for you guys one day. Not a Beatles fan. E.T. Phone Home?
Dan, I like you more and more the more we talk, by the way. I'm so, you are a person, literally, I stood in line with this man for food at PAX East, and he pulled out a ukulele and started playing music, and he says he's not a Beatles fan. Thank you for recognizing that good music is the thing that it is, and that you can like good music and also not like the bands that everyone says you're supposed to like if you like good music.
Well, he's also British, so it's not like a thing that he's supposed to like the Beatles, So
I get that nonsense all the time.
yeah. So it was E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Apparently, the video game industry was booming before E.T. came out, and they even found multiple copies of E.T. buried in the dirt in the desert somewhere because I think the game is so bad that they wanted to.
I have rough taste in music. There, I have rough taste in everything.
Ty has a rough taste in music. I don't know.
I rough everything.
There we go.
Wow.
Again.
Helminator is still in the lead. My man knows his shit tonight. Wow, that's kick-ass, brother. Go for it. Burger Shot is a chain of fast food restaurants featured in which series of video games? Is it Duke Nukem? Is it Mafia 2? Is it Grand Theft Auto? Or is it Project Gotham Racing? Oh, man.
That's a toss-up.
Again, Burger Shot. I don't know. I've played a few of these games. So, of the game that is the series of this thing, by the way. Not just, I've never played. I'm not gonna say. So easy. Oh, dude.
Dan's playing on easy mode, apparently.
He must be. It is Grand Theft Auto, so that is definitely. You know what? Duke Nukem, I played pretty much. I remember the original. It was awesome. I played whatever the second one was, but Grand Theft Auto has a special place in my heart. I still don't own Grand Theft Auto 5, by the way. I need to get myself in that game because I think I would fucking have a blast. Helminator fucking killing it here. Zathras and Dan coming up quick. We have, I think, one more question here. One more question. What year was Star Wars A New Hope released?
Oh, I know this one.
Ooh. Was it 1979, 1977, 1976, or 1980?
Not cheating, not cheating, not cheating.
Bum 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 bum
There's a theme in the answers for all of these questions. A certain year is always there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Scotty.
And I've guessed it every time.
It was 1977. Yes, it
Yep,
was. Jeez,
was.
oh man. 1977. I remember it well. Not really. Not really.
You don't. Don't lie. You don't remember that shit at all, you ass.
No, I fucking don't remember any of that. All right, so if you, I want next week is my birthday. I am fucking 40 next week.
Yep.
God damn it, I was born in 1977. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the. That's why I saved that question for last. 1977 is the only time 1977 was the right answer. And by the way, Gerald Ford, his term ended in 1977.
Really?
I don't even know who was president when I was born.
Wow. I don't know. I just kind of think Helminator, fucking top this shit out, man.
Wrecked
13 out of 15 right.
Wrecked it.
Congratulations, my good man. I will be sending you not this empty version of River Horse beer. That would be rad. I will be sending you the lovely Raspberry Triple Horse.
This is well deserved after your review.
Oh, seriously. I mean, come on. And I've actually reviewed this beer, and we drank it this past weekend at River Horse. Fucking fantastic. 10%, Triple Horse, Belgian style. But not only that, I will be also shipping you this lovely Devil's Backbone glass. And of that Devil's Backbone beer opener, my good man, you and I will just link up and we'll get your address and we'll send it out pronto. So, wow. That was a pretty good game. I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty close to the wire there. Although I think that Toaster was just who. Oh, there's Scotty. Toaster was man. I feel so bad. Good game, Al. Yeah, man, that was pretty good. Sending beer all over country lines. Good luck. We will do our best. You know what? Here's the thing, Drew. When I was in Alaska, when Pennsylvania did not allow us to ship beer to it, they finally did. Right? I was able to ship them by shipping beer by telling the post office or UPS that what I was shipping was lava lamps. Again, liquid, breakable, and glass.
Yep.
So we'll do our best. We'll get it there. We'll get it to you, brother. E.T. owned me. How did I own you? And got that right. So lava lamps. Well, fucking lava lamps for a win, brother. All right, so guys, thank you very much, Steve, Scott, Ty. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. This is kind of where we're going to end it tonight. Hang out for a few minutes. We're going to find someone we can give a host to. I just got to go look up to see who the hell is online. We'll go raid them unsuspectingly. And see.
Raid the hype!
Raid hype. So let me check out who's online here. And,
How's that sour IPA?
Oh,
This is terrible.
How's that sour?
It's terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Okay, you know what grapefruit juice tastes like, and I like grapefruit juice.
Fucking beer song.
I was drinking this one. It's at New Jersey. Rake Breaker. Not very good.
No, you didn't like it?
I'll be honest.
Sour
it's
IPAs don't seem
Like,
to blend.
secondaries are just not holding it up tonight.
No, it's
like-
definitely not. So, all right, real
It's like
fast.
sweet IPA.
That's a bummer.
Let's do this real fast.
Yes.
Yes.
I needed more pumpkin.
All right. So yes, let's go get raid my boy Gabe. He is hanging out. He is playing Dota, but go give him some love. Thank you guys for hanging out for tonight. Ty, I hope you had fun.
I had so much fun. Are you kidding? I'm afraid I'll never be invited back.
No, you're always welcome back. So please come and hang out again. Just let us know when.
You just have to bring a over 15% beer
Over
every time.
15%. I'm pretty good
I will
about
see
it,
your over
apparently.
15% beer with another over 15%.
Bigger bottle next time.
Bigger bottle. I know. I'm slightly disappointed that this was such a tiny bottle. I'm like, why did you fuck this up for me? Why did you leave me with Epic's fucking grapefruit nonsense?
What was it, a stubby?
Was it a stubby? I think it might have been.
No stubbies, no shower beers.
Guys, that's right. No stubbies in the shower, by the way.
I mention it one more time.
If you haven't followed already, guys, don't forget, click a follow. We have a ton of stuff planned. Next thing we're gonna be doing is gonna be doing next week is the birthday stream, but also after that is probably a stream before that. But we'll be streaming live from Washington Crossing Brewfest. Got to work out some logistics on that, but that's the next big special event stream. We're here every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. So please come back and join us again.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern time. Thank you very much. Exactly. And if you haven't followed, don't forget to click that follow button.
If you're any of my people, please make sure you follow Escape Time. Please, 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 please. Plus.
I appreciate it. Guys, have a fantastic night. We will see you on, what is it, next Wednesday? Jesus Christ. I will be fucking 40.
Hello!
Oh, bring it on, time. I will. Wait, hey, that's a pun.
You bring it on, time!
Bring it on. Time unite.
Wonder Twins!
Wonder Twins unite. Form of bucket. It's the most useless fucking form ever, by the way. Jesus Christ. All right, with that, we're out. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good night. Thanks.